Hey guys, how are you? It's Brian here from the Pilates Wheel, thepilateswheel.com. How are you? Today we are going to do a little bit of a core workout. And before we start, I'm so sorry if you've already heard me go on about the core and what it is, then you can just fast forward right through this. But I feel like it's important to talk about every time we talk about the core. So I'm going to kind of give you a little our definition and pretty much everybody in our world's definition of what the core is. The core is not the abdominals. The core is not the abdominals and the obliques. The core actually starts from the point of the hip to the top of the shoulder. It is essentially your trunk. It includes the glute med, the muscles of the back, the muscles of the rib cage, and the abdominals, of course. So these are all things that we want to be thinking about when we are working on our core. Okay, we don't even like to call it the core. We actually call it the trunk. So that being said, we're going to do our trunk exercises today. And what does the trunk do? Okay, so what is the core responsible for? Well, it's not responsible for, this. Okay, that's why, we don't do crunches that much around here at all. The core is responsible for two things, a couple of things, very important things. It stabilizes, okay, so that when you move, the muscles of the trunk stabilize the trunk so you can have a good stable pillar to operate and move from. That is when you are just walking. If you notice when you walk, you're not walking like this, right? You are walking with a stable core because you need that stable core to ambulate properly. Same thing with athletes, they need a stable core when they're throwing, when they're catching, when they're running, you have to move from a stable position. The other thing that it does is it's a transfer case in a sense. It transfers energy from the ground as your hips extend and you want to throw a ball, throw a spear, hit somebody. Don't go out and hit somebody, just try it out. But whatever it is you're trying to do, when you're transferring energy from the ground, from those lower limbs into the upper limbs, you do not want the trunk to break down. So therefore, you need that core to be stable and have the ability to transfer energy efficiently from the lower half to the upper half. So that's kind of what we're going to work on today. We're going to work on good transfer of energy and position, and we're going to also work on stability, all right? And if you've left the room, please come back in now. It's time to start working. Okay, first thing I want to make sure of, you guys, you got to be warm. I want you to be warm when you're in my workouts. I want you to be ready to go. So if you have not warmed up, go run around the yard for a few minutes. What is a warm-up? Okay, a warm-up means you get warm. That's all that means. I don't care what you do. Jump rope, run on a treadmill, chase the dog. Whatever it is that kind of gets that core temperature in your body, gives you that little glow, and it gives you 2 or 3 degrees warmer. That's all you need to be warm. And then we're going to come in here and we're going to do a little prep work, okay? Great. See you in a minute. All right, so here we go. Here's what we're going to do. First thing we want to do is we're going to get down on the floor. Oh, I'm going to tell you what we're going to have for our workout today. We are going to have our bar from the anchor. If you have a... if you don't have an anchor, you don't have a bar. So I'm sorry, you may have to skip this part of the workout. But this is the bar from our Anchor DLX unit, okay? You're gonna have that, you're gonna have 2 bands, either the blue or the yellow bands. None of this should be real hard to do in terms of the actual movement. So make sure you feel very comfortable. I'd say I'm gonna use the blue bands today, so blue or yellow, your choice. And then you need both your handles. Have your wheel off to the side just in case we use it at the end. I'm not sure we're going to. We'll see how everything goes, okay? All right, so the first thing I want to do is because we're working the trunk, right? I want to prep the trunk a little bit, and what I want to do is work on finding neutral spine, right? We do this all the time. You've done it before with me, but I want to do it again. So the first thing we want to do is we want to drop our shoulder blades, pull our shoulder blades into our body so they're back and our shoulders are down in that position. We're going to put our hands right at our side. We're going to put our feet comfortably flat on the floor. And you see I got a little arch in my spine, so now I'm going to roll that spine. I'm going to press that lower back into the floor as hard as I can. Now I'm going to extend that spine as far as I can. I'm going to try to lift it off the ground as hard as I can. And I'm going to do that 2 or 3 times. That's 2, big extension, hard roll into the floor. And one more time, that's 3, big extension, press into the floor, and now let's just let it release. Fine, there's a very neutral position where we're halfway between extension and halfway between flexion, that flat part that we were just doing. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to feel that. We want to feel like if there was a P underneath our back, we wouldn't squish the P, and we wouldn't let it roll away. We just have to be holding it into the floor, okay? From that position, I want you to just pull that belly button down, okay? Engage the abdominals. Once you engage the abdominals, you feel like the shoulders are still backing down. You're in a comfortable, neutral position. I'm going to have you turn your thumbs up, and then we're just going to rotate the shoulders. Now, what I want to see is shoulder rotation without spinal extension. So, however far those arms, the shoulder can rotate, if it doesn't go all the way up, all the way to the floor, excuse me, that's fine. It doesn't matter. It can stay right there. Only go until you feel like you don't have to manipulate the spine, and just shoulder rotation. Nice straight arms, thumbs, palms facing in toward your body, and just keep those shoulders rotating. Okay, we do 6 or 7 of those. We feel like our spine is staying in neutral position. And once we're done with these, I'm going to do one more. Okay, good. We're going to drop those palms back down. And now we're going to extend the legs out. Okay, let's extend them both out, but don't allow the spine to collapse on you. Now let's maintain neutral position. It's really funny if you find neutral position and then you keep the abdominals engaged, you kind of keep that belly button pulled in towards your spine, you'll find that it's pretty simple to hold this position and keep it. If you let the abdominals disengage, then it'll kind of want to collapse a little bit on you. So keep this kind of just 20% activated, always 20% activated, okay? We're going to flex, we're going to dorsiflex. That means you're going to flex your toes back towards you, okay? And then I just want you to lift that hip only as far as you can. Doesn't have to be far at all without the spine actually collapsing and breaking down on you. So refine neutral spine if it does, set it, and then just kind of pull that up and back. I'm not going very high because I can't right now. That's a big fat drag. Okay. Anyway, big inhale, exhale, keep breathing. Don't hold your breath anytime you're moving. I want you to be breathing, okay? And just hold on to neutral spine. We're going to do it one more time, and then we're going to finish, and we're going to feel like, okay, I'm in neutral spine still. I know where it is. I know how to find it, okay? Let's roll up. What I'm going to have you do is, real quickly, from a standing position, let's roll that hip down like we're pressing the spine in. Let's extend that spine, push that hip out, and then let's find neutral position right there. Pull that stomach in tight, neutral position, shoulders are backing down. And now what we're going to do is, now remember I told you, excuse me, that was lunch. Okay, sorry, that was gross. The trunk, the core, right, employs one of the big muscles in the core is the glute med, all right? And we want to make sure that glute med is activated. We want to make sure it's ready to go and fire, because the glute med is a big muscle in any kind of movement, athletic, running, whatever it is. When in doubt, the thing that imparts speed and power into a movement from the base is the glute med. So what we're going to do is from that neutral position, and this is also real good for our core stabilization, what I want you to do is I want you to hold your hands real wide like this. Open them up. And you're going to put your thumb just below your sternum, and you're going to put your other thumb just around your belly button or just below it. And you're going to keep the other fingers wide. This hand can just go on your chest comfortably. And then I'm going to ask you to get what's called a nice athletic position. Okay, real athletic. You're going to drop in, and then what I want you to do from that athletic position is pop across. Okay, all you got to do is pop across. I'm trying to jump over this mat. That's my kind of gauge. That's how well I'm doing. But I just want to pop and step. Okay, what I want to do is it's a push off the outside leg, right? What I don't want to feel is like this is breaking down or the spine is giving any way side to side. Okay, you ready? Let's go 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Real neutral, no spine. Breakdown, 10. All right, ready? Good job. All right, now, staying tall, staying neutral. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see what this looks like. We're going to do a hip hinge. So we're trying to hinge from that hip right here, keeping that spine neutral and long, Push it down. We're going to do 15 reps to a full standing upright position. Big inhale going down. Exhale, pull. Pull. You're pulling your hip forward. You're not standing up and pushing into the floor. You are, but you're also pulling that hip forward so that glute kind of gets activated, stays tight at the top. Push and pull. Try not to do this. Don't let the spine break down. Feel what's going on here in your abdominal wall. Make sure it's not breaking down. Make sure the sternum's staying up, shoulders are staying back and down. I have no idea how many I've done so far, so we're going to do 5 more. 1, push. 2, you need a little bit of knee flexion to allow those hips to move backwards. They're not moving down, they're moving backwards. 1 more time, big inhale, exhale, stand. Nice work. I'm breathing hard. Okay, now we've done that. Let's do it 1 more time. I'm not going to talk while I'm doing this. I want you guys to work on it. I'll give you some reminders here, but let's just do it 1 more time. Ready? Pop across, pop across. What am I doing wrong? I'm doing this, right? Let's keep it real stable, real stable. I know, you don't have to watch me, watch yourselves. Who cares what I'm doing, all right? Let's go, couple more each side. 1, 2, 2, good. You should feel it starting to burn a little bit high up in your hips here, right here, and then right to it. Feet are only about 8 inches apart, 8 to 12 maximum. All right, let's hip hinge, neutral spine. That means neutral spine all the way up to the base of your skull, guys. So the head's not doing this. I hate when I see people lift that head up as they push their hip back. We want to maintain neutral spine. Let the eyes just move. Don't pick a target and hold your eyes on it because your head will go there. Okay, 3 more. 1, drive the hip through. 2, 1 more time. 3. All right. Beautiful. We're warm, I'm warm. Feel like my hips are pretty well activated. So now we're going to start our movements. We're going to do 2 sets of 10 each side. This is called rowing the boat because it is essentially what we're going to be doing. And here's what I want you to do. You're going to take your bar and I want you to hook it on the low D on 1 band. Either a blue or yellow band, doesn't matter to me. Okay, I want you to stand facing right in front of your anchor position, so it's directly in front of you. You're going to take this hand and put it up high. I put it right on the ball of the staff. And then you're going to take this hand also facing the middle and put it real low on the staff. So both palms are facing toward the staff in the center of your body. Okay? Now, I want you to find neutral spine again. Drop down into your legs, and what we're going to do is we're just going to row to the right, okay, to your right side. Drive it in. Good. Pull. Okay, I want you to pull with your right side and push with your left. Now, to do this and to exert any power on this motion, you have to remain stable and neutral, okay? Got to keep that other upper body stable. And you got to kind of drop down into your legs. Let's do a couple more reps. 1 more rep. All right, we're going to switch. So this arm comes down. This arm goes up. We grab the top of the ball. Nothing else changes. We go to the left side of our body and we row. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, this is where if you need a rest, you take a rest, pause, otherwise stay with me here. Okay, we're going to switch sides. Hand stays low, other hand stays above. Drop down into those legs. Remember, this stays neutral, the abdominals stay tight, shoulders stay back and down. We don't want to see this. Okay, let's start work. Drop into those legs. 3, 4, 5. If anybody ever told you I knew how to count, they are liars. I don't. So you're stuck with me today, guys. Sorry. 8, 9, 10. Good. Beautiful. Right back to the center. Let's switch sides again. 1 more time. Ready? I'm sweating. I hate that. I don't like sweat. I'm just kidding. I love sweat. This is awesome. Okay, come on. Keep tracking with me. 5. I think that's right. 6, pull, 7, pull. Both sides of your body. Both sides of your body are working. Watch me. 9. Let's go one more time. Beautiful. Okay. You get to rest while we change this bar out. We did 2 rounds there. And now we're going to do 4 exercises. I believe it's 4 exercises. Just stay with me. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's 4 exercises for 3 rounds. We're going to do them continually, okay? All trunk work, all core work. So the first thing I want you to do is we're going to do a movement. And what I want you to do is walk it out to tension. So you're going to face perpendicular to your anchor now, and you're going to walk out until you feel tension, all right? With your arm extended out, okay? Get a nice base, neutral spine, engage the abdominals, drop your hips down, and then turn and rotate toward that handle, okay? So you see my hips have stayed open. I haven't collapsed down this way. My feet are still firmly on the ground, on the floor. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this to my sternum, right? As I stand and extend my hips, and then I'm going to push it across my body and toward the ceiling. At the same angle, since we're hooked in low, right? We're hooked in toward the ground. We're going to maintain that upward direction. All right, so we're just doing it right here like this. We're going to do 10 reps, just like this. Your inside hand is down, your outside hand is above that hand. They are overlapping. You use the legs again to extend through. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, ready? We're going to switch to the other side. All right, we're going to go here. This isn't quite hard enough for me, so I'm going to step a little bit further away. You guys stay wherever you feel comfortable, okay? As long as you're working, I don't care how hard it is. All right, right here, turning, dropping the hips down, pull to the sternum. So remember, it's not like this. You pull to the sternum and extend. The legs are working, the glutes are driving as you go through. We'll call that 4. I'm not sure what it is. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Nice work. All right, guys. Now, what you're going to do is, again, you're still at tension. You're pretty much in the same position you were in. You're going to pull this. Now your far away hand is under. Your near hand is overlapping still. Can you see this? You're going to pull this directly to your sternum. You still have a good base, right? This is called a pull-off press. Your shoulders are back and down. Your stomach is tight, and you're going to press this straight out and away from your chest, from your sternum, okay? Straight out and away. So it's not breaking down. Your hips aren't over here. Everything feels square, straight, balanced. Pressing. 7. Breathe. And let's hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Okay. Turn my back to you. If you can still hear me, same exact deal. Watch my back. Watch my spine. My hips aren't over here. They're square. Athletic stance. Hips are back. Knees are flexed. Shoulders are back and down. I might break down. Everybody does. Then I'll reposition myself. I'll find my form again. 2 more. 1, 2. Let's hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Woo. I'm telling myself that. I don't know how you guys are doing. I'm doing great. Okay, so, all right. Now, we're going to walk this back until we have quite a bit of tension on these bands. So, I'm at the end of my mat right here. We're going to reposition, and we're going to do the hip flex, the hip hinge that we just did, but we're going to do this with this kind of pulling us forward and through, okay? What I want to see is I don't want to see those shoulders jump up by your ears. I want you to keep your shoulders down, back engaged. Then as you pull the hip forward, you're going to pull those hands all the way across, all the way to the point of your hip, and push it out. Point of your hip, neutral spine. Don't hold it here, don't hook it in, okay? It's just pull to the hip and back down. Keep the shoulders back and down, maintain neutral spine. This is the hard part, okay? We're going to do 5 reps. That's 5. Hold it for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. If this is too hard for you, just walk it forward. So all you got to do, you can make it as easy or as hard as you want it to be. Let's go. 5 more hip hinge. 1. Pull it all the way through. 2. Pull it all the way through. Shoulders down, chin down, neutral spine. I'm talking to myself now. I'm messing around. 1 more rep and hold it. 5, 4, 3. Hold it, guys. 2. Hold it, guys. Hold it, guys. Okay. Nice work. Okay. Last movement. Are you ready? We're going to go into a plank position. Guys, do as many or as few of these as you want, okay? It's a little hard. What this is really all about to me is not the actual work of holding yourself in a plank position. It's trying to maintain, again, level hips, level shoulders, while watching me. You watching me? You ready? Extending out. Just reach out front and over your head and shake hands with somebody. Make it a very distinct movement, okay? What I don't want to see is the hip falling down here like this, shoulders rolling over here like this. It's just reach up, down, reach up, down. Got it? Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Do I look okay? I hope so. Hope my form isn't screwy. I'm trying to be good today. Okay. I think I've had enough. Let's go 1 more on the left, 1 more on the right. Beautiful. Rest. All right, jumping up. Okay. All right, you ready? If you're not, you're big. And you're wimpy. Just kidding. Go rest if you need to. Have a drink of water. Love you guys. Okay, you ready? Oh, what are we doing first? Now I remember. Okay, walk it out however much tension you want. Drop down in that athletic stance. Turn the shoulders. You see how my shoulders are inside my stance? The shoulders are never outside my hips, okay? They're never outside the width of my knees. My shoulders always stay inside. Pull to the sternum, press. All right, let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm too tired. I can't do this. Oh my God. Okay, switch side. Okay, you ready? I'm good. I'm good. Ready? Drop down, turn the shoulders, pull to the sternum, back across. Awesome sauce. You guys rock, and you work hard, and that's why you look marvelous. And you know it's better to look marvelous than to feel marvelous, and I don't feel so marvelous. I have no idea how many reps I've done because I'm talking smack, and that's so silly. Okay. All right, we're gonna walk back to tension, right to tension. As far in, as long as you've got some tension, you can be right here, okay? Walk out as far as you want. Pull off, press. Shoulders back and down, stomach is tight. Press. How many are we doing? 10, right? So 3 more. 2, 1. All right, guys, let's turn it around. Okay, you ready? Drop down. Good base, stable base, always stable base. Neutral spine, stable. Hips not moving, spine's not moving. Spine's not breaking down. Stay with me. I'm sweating, I'm uncomfortable. That's awesome. Okay, hold position, let it go, release. We'll grab both our bands. I may have to take my sweatshirt off. Okay, ready? Okay. Try not to be too weird, but I am weird, but I'm hot. So I'm gonna take that off. Okay, you ready, guys? Here we go. My ugly red t-shirt. Shoulders are back and down, stomach's tight. Much tension. You gotta get a little bit of tension on this. Push that hip back. Shoulders are back and down. They don't get pulled through. Drive the hip forward. 1, 2, 3. Neutral spine. 4, don't arch. 5, this is where you have a tendency to do this with your back. Keep that stomach pulled in. Shoulders back and down. Press those arms toward the ground. Push your knuckles into the floor, okay? If you want, you can walk back. Make it even harder, okay? Here we go. We're releasing the hold. 5 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's hold it again for 5, 4, neutral, 2, 1. Release it. Nice job, guys. You can quit now if you want. Go home. Go home. Have it basketonic. Okay. Hold your position. Hold your position. Level shoulders. Level hips. Level shoulders. Level hips. All good. Now my hands, look at my hands. They're starting to get out from under me. It feels like this is under your shoulders, but under your shoulders is actually a little further back than you might think. I want to feel like my palm, the dish of my palm, this part of my palm is kind of under the shoulder. That's a much more stable position to be in, okay? Just remember that. I think that's 4 rounds, okay. Okay, so we start again, right? Yes, we do. Don't quit on me, don't quit on me. Okay, you ready? Dropping down and in. Tension on the band. Let's go. Pull to the sternum press. Stay inside your hips. Neutral spine. Pull, push. Pull, push. Pull, push. 2. No, that's not even close to 10, is it? Come on, let's do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Craziness, craziness. Okay, ready? Drop down, turn the shoulders, pull and push. You can do this. You are strong. You are unbelievable. I know. Where are we now? I have no idea. Yell at me, somebody.
10.
No way. 2 more. Okay. I don't believe my partner, Kristen. I think she lies to me. Okay. Oh, wait, you're still staying with one man? All right. Guys, come on, this has to be fun. If it's not fun, it's not worth doing, right? Come on, it all has to be fun. All right, everything I say is in jest. I hope you know that. Shoulders are back and down, okay? Neutral spine, paw off press. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, nice work. Let's do it again. Stay in the same position, same tension. Try to make it even. 2, shoulders back and down. Stomach tight. 4, athletic position. Are we almost done? God, I hope so. 2, 1. Yeah, nice work. Okay, now we're picking up both. Walk it back, nice long walk back, okay? Hip hinge, push the hands forward, pull them back, hold position. Big inhale, exhale. See how I got a little stuck there and then I just get jammed it back. Make sure you get there, hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work, guys. We're almost done. We're almost done. You are happy. You hate me and never want to see me on camera again. That's cool. I'll be back. Okay, ready? 1, boom, 2. So you're just going to be a tripod for a second. Everything's stable. Everything's straight. If I'm moving, email me. Let me know I'm out of position. I'll email you back. Stomach tight. Shoulders back and down. Breathe. Work. I'm tired. Okay. I'm done. Okay. Hips are open. Hands stay where they are. Push your hips all the way down to your heels. Knees open so you can get your rib cage down and in between your knees, and then just let them sink toward the floor and breathe. Try to keep the shoulders engaged. Try not to let the shoulders be up around your ears. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Breathe, breathe. Okay. If you don't like to kneel, stand. If you're okay with kneeling, kneel. I'm going to have you bring your hands behind you. Just drop your hands toward the floor. You can also do it from a standing position. Okay? All right. Now, we're just gonna bring the hands up and we're gonna interlock the fingers, index fingers pointing toward the ceiling. And we're gonna inhale, pull that stomach in tight, keep the scapula down, press the elbows together, push the hands toward the ceiling, breathe. And then what you can do is, you can do a little stretch session after this. I'm done, I don't want to talk to you guys anymore. This is all I had for you anyway. So, I love you. Brian from thepilateswheel.com. Hope to see you again. Bye guys.